Hey, listen, I know you don't know me, but I just so happen to be sitting at the next table over, and I overheard part of your conversation as we were in the coffee shop, and I just felt this nudge within me to be able to come out and talk to you and just let you know, hey, you're not alone in where you are in your journey. I overheard, you talking about being at this crossroads and having a hard time being vulnerable and trusting other people that they have your back, and being able to trust within yourself. And so listen, hey, I've written this book called Vulnerability is a 4-letter word, and it's a teaching memoir that meets you right where you are. And here's my card. On the back, you're going to find a little code that you can go to my website, illuminatingthesoul.com, click the resources tab, and it'll tap you. You'll see my Vulnerability is a 4-letter word book. It'll take you to the store. There's a code on the back. Put the code in and download the book on me. I just want you to know you're not alone, okay? Here's my card. So I feel like, the universe allowed us to cross paths for some reason. I don't know, but I just trust in my nudge. So anyway, have a great rest of your day. All right. Hi, I'm Tammy Barton. I've written my book called Vulnerability is a 4-letter word to be able to help people just like I met in the coffee shop to brave the word. Their wounds taught them to fear, to be able to come home to their truest self. I know what it's like. My book is a teaching memoir. And for the very first time, I'm sharing my story. Now listen, I've been a holistic healer and a teacher and a mentor for over 20 years. And along the way, I've shared different pieces and parts of my story and have been there for my clients. This is different. I'm sharing pieces and parts about myself that I've never shared except for the very closest people that I've ever had in my life. And the goal is to let people in. Most people think I've reached the summit. They don't know my full journey. When I hold sacred space for them. And as I've been writing this book, I'm recognizing as the energy that's there is holding that sacred space for the reader. As soon as they read Vulnerability is a 4-letter word, even when I've shared the title with friends and colleagues, one in particular, she's like, oh, you're writing a book. What's it about? And I said, oh, the title of it's Vulnerability is a 4-letter word. She did this whole nonverbal dance, and she sat back. She's like, fuck, that's a 4-letter word. And I'm like, exactly. Because when vulnerability is good, it is really good. And when it's not, it feels like the F word, the shit show, and everything in between. For my first chapter, I don't do vulnerability. I share my story when I first started my healing path 20 years ago. That's nope. And there's stigmas attached to vulnerability because with all the other books, TED Talks, everything else that's out there, something's missing. Because client after client that comes in is at the same crossroads like the person in the coffee shop. That's where I feel like this book meets them where they are, provides a guide for them to be able to go from the trailhead to the middle and everything in between to reach the summit. Through journal prompts, meditations, creative aspirations, because there's 4 movements: the physical and emotional vulnerabilities, the spiritual vulnerabilities, the intuitive vulnerabilities, and last but not least, the creative vulnerabilities. So I just want to say thank you. I'm looking forward to getting my book out there to create even more ripples, from one-on-ones that I do with clients to small teaching groups to larger teaching groups, for this to ripple out and to be able to help more people. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for this incredible opportunity, and I look forward to hearing from you.